Hello, and welcome to the Resource Library presentations produced by the NCC's Comprehensive Digitization and Discoverability Program. In this video series, generously funded by the Toshiba International Foundation, the NCC's CDDP task force highlights projects that are making digital images accessible in new ways. Each presentation discusses the project's content and purpose, how to use the site, and which tools were used to build it. We hope that these videos inspire and support those using images in their work or who plan to digitize their own collections.
Welcome to a digital exhibit, Tale of Lady Karaito, a special web page to read a medieval Japanese literature. Karaito is a representative title of Karaito Sōshi, short stories with pictures as a genre in its general meaning, or specifically refers to a publication of a collection of 23 titles in the middle of the Edo time. As one of the 23 titles, Karaito received academic attention, and the basic research include to reprint it to modern text and to provide commentary to its cultural background and expressions have been carried out in the past many decades. In November 2015, National Institute of Japanese Literature released the first data set of digitized 350 titles of classical works. Karaito, in a Nara Ehon style, a hand copy with color paintings, was among them. It soon became to be able to access in the IIIF format. It was very exciting news to researchers in the classical literature field. A medieval title in a digital format is much more approachable compared to traditional printing book, and it is inviting for us to apply the existing knowledge to it and bring this lovely title to contemporary readers. There, I began to know the development of Mirador, particularly as a function of adding annotation, with a keen advice and a strong support by Dr. Nagasaki from the International Institute for Digital Humanities. I obtained a way to provide the standard text to the original writing on this picture book, line by line. This task requires to prepare the text by recognizing each and every character, and then add it to the digital file by defining each and every line of the writing. This input system was prepared by Dr. Nagasaki, specially made the format of Japanese writing in vertical lines. This system and the way to apply to a classical text was explained in detail in Dr. Nagasaki's blog and introduced at the National Institute of Japanese Literature's report. In the fall of 2017, OMEKA, the open source for web publishing platforms, was introduced. Among various well-designed templates provided, there is an exhibit. This triggered the design of the current web page. To collect research outcomes on this medieval title into one place, at the meantime to showcase academic achievements in the digital format. To make an exhibit, first create a page, then complete each page by adding block, a number of layout based on the different data type are prepared. The process is intuitive, simple, and easy. On this page, the entire work of Karaito was divided into 12 sections based on 12 pictures included in this book. Under each section, in addition to a summary and a short paragraph of comments in Japanese and in English, it contains the original pages with the text annotation through the viewer of Mirador, a narration of the text in Japanese and a video released at YouTube, as well as pictures from the same sections cited from a scroll reserved by the Waseda University Library and from a wood print book reserved by the National Diet Library. Both the scroll and the printed book are digitized and publicly released by each institution, and a link to the original site was provided along with each citation. As the creation of the current web page was back to the early time while OMEKA was first released, the use of this system was rather limited. For example, I had difficulty to show YouTube video at a page, eventually had to include a screenshot and a text link. Now, there are many ways to handle this issue, including special plugin and other workaround provided by the supporting team and dedicated users. At this page, the entire text of the story in Japanese were provided through the annotation as well as in the narration. At the meantime, for English readers, fortunately, the story has been translated into English at a thesis conducted in 2011, and it can be accessed online. A link to this translation and research was provided. Web page, a digital exhibit, Tale of Lady Karaito, is a collection of existing research outcomes, from the reading and the interpreting of the text to rich variations of literary formats. It demonstrates possible approaches with digital media, from annotation to visual images to narration of a classical writing. It formed a new version to tell this lovely story from over 400 years ago.
Thank you for watching the presentation. We hope you found it useful. Please check other videos in the CDDP presentation library.